I want you to first go to chapter 57, verse 3 for me, of your Quran first.
57 verse 3?
Yeah, read for me what it says about your God.
He is the first and the last, the ascendant and the intimate, and he is of all things knowing.
Okay, so he's the what?
The first and the last.
Now,
hey YouTube world, harvest is plenty. I hope all is well. Thanks for stopping by to check out the video. Don't forget to click the thumbs up button if you like it, and also don't forget to subscribe to the channel. So today I want to talk to you a little bit about folks who try their best to discredit the deity of Jesus Christ. They often trip themselves up and err not knowing the scriptures. So I'll start real quick at the book of Isaiah and roll through some of these scriptures. And also, if you guys have been following the last couple of videos I did, starting with the first prophecy dealing with the seed of the woman, all the way through Shiloh and the everlasting Father and the wonderful Counselor and all of those other names that was given to Jesus, you would know that the prophecy was about him coming to be born. He was the everlasting and he's eternal. So let's start here at Isaiah 44:6. And it says, "Thus said the Lord, the King of Israel and his Redeemer, the Lord of hosts, I am the first, I am the last, and beside me there is no God." So as a Christian, we worship one God that's triune in essence, the Godhead. And then we go here, Revelations 1:8. "I am the Alpha and Omega, the beginning and the ending, said the Lord, which is, which was, and which is to come, the Almighty." And so we're waiting for the second coming of Christ. That's why the Almighty said, which is to come, the return of Christ, the Alpha and Omega. And then we go to Revelations 1:17, 1:18. And it reads, "And when I saw him," talking about John the Revelator, "I fell at his feet as dead, and he laid his right hand upon me, saying unto me, Fear not, I am the first and the last, Alpha and Omega. And I am he that liveth and was dead, and behold, I am alive forevermore. Amen. And have the keys of hell and death." And so the Alpha and Omega, the first and the last, that liveth and was dead, and now I'm alive forevermore. And that was Jesus being crucified, death, burial, resurrection, and resurrected, and he's alive. And many a times people insert things into the text. They take things out to try to suit their own religious agenda or purpose. If you study the Quran and you know anything about the Quran, they did a great copy-paste job from the Bible into the Quran. The Quran, Muhammad and his Quran, that all came 600 plus years after Jesus Christ, after the Old Testament and New Testament was already written and been completed. The Jehovah's Witnesses, they also insert Jehovah into this chapter, into this verse, Revelations 1:17, to make it seem that Jehovah is the Alpha and Omega, which he is, but they rule out the Son as being part of the Godhead. And so you will see what I mean. Check this out.
I want you to first go to chapter 57, verse 3 for me, of your Quran first.
57 verse 3?
Yeah, read for me what it says about your God.
He is the first and the last, the ascendant and the intimate, and he is of all things knowing.
Okay, so he's the what?
The first and the last.
Now, if you have a Bible, do you have a Bible with you?
Of course I do.
Okay, go to Revelation, the last book of the Bible, Revelation 1:17.
"When I saw him, I fell at his feet as though dead. Then he placed his right hand on me and said, Do not be afraid, I am the first and the last."
Okay, now pause right there. According to your Quran, who's the first and the last?
Allah.
Okay, now read Revelation 1:17 again. So Allah's the first and last. Read Revelation 1:17 one more time.
"When I saw him, I fell at his feet as though dead. Then he placed his right hand on me and said, Do not be afraid, I am the first and the last.
Now read verse 18.
I am the living one. I was dead, and now look, I am alive forever and ever, and I hold keys of death and Hades."
Okay, so when did your Allah die?
Allah?
Yeah.
He never died.
Yeah, he did. You just read it. It said the first and last. I'm the first and last, and I was dead.
Well,
so when did your God Allah die?
I have no answer for that.
So your God Allah died, and you don't know, and you don't have no answer for that.
No, he didn't die. He didn't
No, well,
die.
wait. The Quran says Allah's the first and last. And here the first and last says, I died and I came to life. That's Allah, your God. Muhammad's God.
So you're saying Jesus is the first and the last?
Did I say it or you just read it? What did you just read?
Well, I'm saying, is that your interpretation of that?
What did you just read? Forget my interpretation. You just read. Who said, I'm the first and last, and I'm the living one who died and came to life? And according to the Quran, who's that?
Allah.
So you just admit Allah died. So when did Allah die?
Maybe.
When did Allah die? Come on.
He didn't die.
Yes, he did. You just read it. I am the first and last. I'm the living one and was dead. Your God, Allah, died. When?
I have no clue. I don't believe Allah. Maybe Jesus died.
But so you're admitting Jesus is God because he claimed to be first and last.
So it's pretty simple. Did Allah die? Did Allah die and resurrect? And did Jehovah come? Did Jehovah himself die on the cross? Was killed? The spirit of destiny thrusted into his side? Was Jehovah buried for 3 days? And then resurrected at the end of the 3rd day? I am he that liveth and was dead, and behold, I am alive forevermore. So when did Allah die? When did Yahweh die? When did Jehovah die? It's questions you guys got to ask yourself if you are following that philosophy and that dogma and you're trying to deny the deity of Jesus Christ. So something to think about. That's all I have for you guys. Love you. Continue to pray without ceasing. Until next video, thank you, take care, and God bless.